So I'm here with a eyeliner tutorial today. Basically, I just wanted to show you how I created this eye look. It is very simple. It's just like a cat eye makeup look because it's so versatile. You can wear it with really dark makeup if you're going out. You can wear it with quite light makeup like what I've got for more of a kind of pin-up look. You can accentuate it, you can make it even thicker, more dramatic or less dramatic. It's so simple and so versatile to do. To start off with, I just wanted to show you kind of the difference between eyeliners, what eyeliner I used for this look and what I feel works best. So, this is a whole heap of all my eyeliners. Obviously there is kohl pencil, liquid liner, gel liner, and things like that. Even the application nozzle thing for the gel and liquid liners vary so much, and some can be really hard to use. So I'm just going to show you the one that is my personal favorite, the one that I use for this tutorial, and the one that makes it so much easier. So for this look, because it is so defined, sharp-edged, I don't recommend using a kohl or a gel liner because I find that they can be not as precise. The edges can kind of fray or feather a little bit, and you don't kind of get a real crisp, precise edge to the makeup. So I would tend to steer away from those ones. So I've got three liners, liquid liners that I'm going to show you. They're not all black. I couldn't find my black ones, but oh well. And this is just to show you the kind of nozzle things that are on them. This first one is kind of like a felt tip. I personally find these quite difficult to use, especially if the tip is really dense and the tip doesn't have kind of much movement or much give to it. It can be really hard to kind of get in there and get precise lines because half the time you need to also almost like press it on your skin and kind of softly drag it to get a precise line. So I do find that these ones are quite difficult to use, and also they can be quite thick as well, and you can't really get a thin edge to the makeup look. The next one is another liquid liner, but it has a, don't know if you can see, quite a kind of flimsy nozzle on the end. It quite bends and it's quite hard to use. If you are starting out wearing this liner, I do not recommend using one like this, only because it is so flimsy and it can kind of feather, and you've got to have a really steady hand, otherwise it's gonna go everywhere. You do need something that does have a bit of backbone to it, but not too much backbone that it's going to make it hard to apply. You need something in between. It can be really difficult, and this one is quite flimsy, too flimsy to kind of use and get a really precise line. So I have found the absolute perfect liquid eyeliner. I'm in love. I'm never going to use any other one. I'm going to use this one for the rest of my life, I reckon. It is a L'Oreal, it's called a Real Brush Eyeliner Pen. It looks like this. But the thing that is so great about this, as you can see, it does look like a felt tip pen, but it has some movement and it's very soft. It's so silky, and because it does have that flexibility in it, it makes it so easy just to apply it on, and you barely make any mistakes with it, and it's just absolutely incredible. So this is the liner that I'm using today. I got this from circlelens.com.au. It's like an online Circle Lens and L'Oreal distributor. It's an Australian company and they're actually my sponsors. So if you'd like to try out this product, you can use a discount code STUNNING for 10% off store-wide, so you get 10% off this, and it's incredible. You really need to try it out. Alright, so let's get started with the tutorial.
So prior to filming, I've already applied my foundation and done my eyebrow routine. Next, I'm taking a BH Cosmetic Eye and Lip Primer, and I'm priming this all over my lids, also on my lower lash line as well. Next, I'm taking my MAC 20 colour eyeshadow palette and selecting the light white colour. I'm dusting this all over my lid to create some more light and a bigger effect to my eyes. Next, I'm selecting this soft charcoal colour and I'm dusting this into the crease. You want to add some more definition to your eyes, especially if you're going for more of a subtle makeup look. This really helps to contour and shape your eyes. So next, I'm taking a angled eyeliner brush. This is an Eco Tools brush and I'm just selecting it into a black eyeshadow. What you want to do is angle the liner so it kind of matches with your lower lash line and the edge of your eyebrow. Gently pat on the colour. You can use the angle from your brush to get a nice crisp edge. I prefer to use a shadow first because shadow is so much more forgiving, and if you make a mistake it is so much easier to touch up. So as you can see, it's quite thick in the outer corner and I'm making towards the inner corner quite fine. This way it gives you more of an angled appearance and more of a cat eye look. So take your time, make sure you're happy with this finished result before you continue to the next step. So moving on to my favourite Leo brush pen eyeliner pen, and just applying this over the top of the shadow that we used before. It acts as a guide and it makes it so much easier. You basically just line it and fill it in. Also, this pen is great because you can get a really crisp edge and quite fine point in the corner if that's what you desire. For the inner corners, what I like to do is gently pat the brush onto the lid and softly kind of sweep it across. That way it makes it a lot crisper and a lot finer. Take your time, it does take some practice, and just as I said, go nice and slow, work at your own pace. So do the same on the other side of your eye as well. So next, on to tightlining your eyes. I know some people like to lift up the eyelid and apply it like that, but I don't. That is going to prematurely age your eyes by pulling and stretching. I like to close my eye onto the eyeliner and just gently brush it across. By tightlining your eyes, you're creating the effect of fuller lashes as well. So do this on both your eyes. Also softly line my lower lash line and blend it out with a fluffy brush for more of a softer, kind of smokier look. I want to focus more the eyeliner on the top lash line. So onto my waterline, I like to use a white eyeliner pen. It's going to make your eyes pop and appear a lot brighter. If you're darker skinned, I'd use a peach colour instead, but I prefer white because black can tend to make your eyes look smaller and make them more closed. The time to curl those lashes. I actually can't find my eyelash curler, so I'm using this trick. Just taking a spoon and gently pressing the lashes against the edge of the spoon. It won't damage your lashes in any way, it just helps to create a nice full effect, and it makes it beautiful when you have your mascara on. So here you have the finished result.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this tutorial. I do have some more tutorials coming up, like a foundation tutorial, contouring, things like that, so stay tuned for some of those tutorials. So I'd love you to rate and comment, also thumbs up. It really means so much to me. I love it when I get comments, and it makes my day. I love reading them all, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch this tutorial. Also, I'd love you to show your support by subscribing to my channel. That way you always know when I have updates and new tutorials and things like that. Also, if you have any questions or any requests on any makeup looks or anything like that, feel free to contact me on my Facebook or my Twitter page. Also on my email. All those links will be in the down bar below. Also a link to my blog and just other things like that, more places you can get in contact with me. And yeah, so have a lovely day. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!